Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 25th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far. Everybody has a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about this storm system here moving across the central and eastern U.S. It's bringing a little bit of severe weather as it continues to push east. A little bit of severe weather in Texas, and also we've got a little bit of activity over northeastern U.S. and maybe some rain shower mixed with snow shower. Also some mixed precipitation maybe over southeast Canada, and more activity out west in portions of Washington, Oregon State and Nevada, over towards portions of Wyoming, Colorado, Nebraska, and Kansas regions. Also got some activity in the tropical Atlantic, but nothing to write home about. Some activity over South America, and a trailing line of thunderstorms and showers stretching from the eastern Pacific all the way over toward the Central America coastline, but nothing to write home about there either. You can see a few little swirls in the upper levels of the atmosphere out in the western tropical Atlantic that will continue to push east as we roll forward. Excuse me. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for watching my video. I'm only 3 away from 600, so if somebody can help me get those other 3 subscribers to make that 600 mark, I'd greatly appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in to my forecast channel as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got some mixed precipitation portion of Maine down toward northern New Hampshire, Vermont, and also northern New York State. Shower activity from New Brunswick to Maine down to portions of New York State as well. Thunderstorms and showers up here around Lake Huron to portions of Rhode Island, to Pennsylvania, to the Carolinas, portions of eastern Georgia, Tennessee, down toward Louisiana, also portion of the Florida Panhandle, over toward Texas, all with South Dakota, portion of Minnesota, Iowa region as well. Got some shower activity across North Dakota and right along the Canadian-U.S. border there as well. More thunderstorms and showers from Montana to Oregon to California, with mixed precipitation in portions of Montana, Idaho, down toward Nevada and California. You got some pockets of heavy snow over portions of the California mountain range as well. Critical fire weather over portions of New Mexico, and some flash flooding possible in portions of North Texas and in Oklahoma. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Alright, here's your Sunday forecast. We got a little bit of mixed precipitation in portions of northern Maine, also in the northern New Hampshire, Vermont, and northern New York State once again. More shower activity from New Brunswick over toward portions of Maine that in the New York State. Thunderstorms and showers from the Atlantic coastal waters, northern Florida through Georgia, Mississippi, through Arkansas, all the way up to Minnesota, Wisconsin, up here around Lake Superior, over toward North and South Dakota, portion of Montana, Wyoming, down to portion of Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas region as well. A little bit in northern Mexico also. Severe weather possible over Nebraska and southern South Dakota. Shower activity in portions of Montana. A few pockets of showers in Oregon. And then mixed precipitation portions of Montana to Idaho to Wyoming to Utah to Nevada, southeastern Oregon, and northern and central California regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches, warning, and advisory map of your location across the nation. Okay, as you can see here, we got some tornado watches in effect for North Texas, also in the portion of the eastern areas of New Mexico, even some severe thunderstorm watches in that vicinity as well. Flood watches in effect for portions of Oklahoma and North Texas. We got some special weather statements for portions of Indiana, also in the portions of Colorado. Also, we got wind advisories in portions of Montana, also in the portions of Nevada, Southern California, portions of areas of Arizona. Also got red flag warning for Colorado and portions of Arizona, and also much of New Mexico, West Texas. Got river flood warnings over here in portions of Illinois, also in the portions of Kentucky, and also in the portion of Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Alabama. And got some severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for portions of central Alabama, southeast Louisiana, northeast Georgia. Flood advisories in portions of Virginia, even up in the portions of Ohio. Also got some flash flood warnings there as well. Winter storm watches in effect for portions of Montana. Winter weather advisory for the mountains of California and down into southern California, and also portions of Nevada. Alright, we got some high surf advisory on the Carolina coast. Even got some small craft advisory gale warning from Maine all the way down to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Also from Northern California all the way up to Washington State. Hawaii and Chain Island looks good. Got some small craft advisories and freezing spray warnings around the Alaska area. Northern Alaska region. Expect some winter weather advisories and special weather statements. Alright, let's move on to the storm prediction center. Look for your Saturday outlook. Should be coming up here in a minute. Alright, here we go. General thunderstorm from Portland, Oregon to Savannah, Georgia. Far west is Wichita Falls to Bismarck, North Dakota. Fort Stockton, Texas. Fresno, California up to Great Falls, Montana. Marginal rest over here in portions of Amarillo to Lubbock to Midland and eastern areas of New Mexico. Tornado probability pretty much just from Amarillo to Lubbock, Texas. Damaging winds pretty much in that same vicinity from Amarillo, Lubbock, and northern Midlands area of Texas. Large hail looks like this, same vicinity. Alright, now that was only 5% for large hail and damaging winds in those areas. Alright, we're going to move on to day number 3. Alright, as you can see here is day number 3. General thunderstorm once again from near Miami, Florida to Tampa, Florida to Mobile, Alabama, far north to Duluth, Minnesota, Green Bay and La Crosse and Milwaukee area, Chicago you included, down to Brownsville, Texas, far north to Great Falls, Montana, Spokane, Washington to Elko, Nevada, marginal risk from Fort Stockton to Minnick and Bismarck and North Dakota, and also Grand Fork and Fargo, North Dakota region as well. From McCook to Valentine, here is a slight risk of severe weather. Probability looks like this. 5% from Fort Stockton to Fargo, North Dakota, and then Valentine to McCook, 15% risk area. Alright, we got another 15% risk area and a 30% area of severe weather coming up on Monday. You can see here is Wichita Falls all the way up to Marquette, Michigan, Duluth, Fargo, North Dakota, 15%. 30% from east of Wichita all the way up to Minneapolis, La Crosse, Del Monte, Omaha you're included on Monday. Let's take a look at Tuesday's outlook as it shifts a little further to the east. Alright, here is day 5, stretching from Wichita Falls, Dallas, Fort Steele, far north is Burlington, Vermont, Watertown, New York, Buffalo, New York as well, Columbus, Ohio, down toward Louisville, Indiana, Springfield, Missouri, also over toward Springfield, Illinois as well, and also Bowling Green, Kentucky, 15% risk area for severe weather. So get ready for an outbreak to come. Some more severe weather with large tornado, damaging winds, and also large hail will be expected in these outlook areas. So get ready, folks. More severe weather is on the way. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Make sure you share these videos as well. And thank everybody once again for tuning in. Also make sure you get me 3 more subscribers to make that 600 mark. So I greatly appreciate it. So have a wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got.